implications to companies that are paying, taxes, that is the TET fund, and now it's going to be increased? What are the implications for even private companies that will be doing that? And how are we going to be seeing the tertiary institutions moving forward? Last year, we know that ASU was on strike for about 8 or 9 months or thereabout. You also mentioned the excise services on almost all services, including telecoms. But I don't want us to really dwell on that because I have also other questions to ask you at this point. But just before we move into that, you've not answered the name change of FIRS, Federal Inland Revenue Service, to the Nigeria Revenue Service. Are you smartly dodging that? Or you totally forgot that?
So thanks for reminding me. I totally forgot. Yes.
Okay.
So there's a reason behind that because some of us, including myself, are involved in those conversations. In fact, I was the one who recommended it when the president was hosting a national tax dialogue at the State House early last year, and I was invited to speak. And I suggested that the FRS needs to change its name. What are the reasons for that? Number one, the name says Federal Inland Revenue Service. It presupposes that the FRS collects taxes for the federal government, and that is not the case. All the taxes collected by the FRS, whether it's VAT, 85% goes to state and local governments. Companies income tax goes to federation account, petroleum profit tax, and the list goes on and on. Stamp duties goes to state alone. So these taxes are collected by the FRS and they are shared by all levels of government. So calling FRS a federal Inland Revenue Service does not seem to align with its legal mandate. Now, the second one is saying the FRS is inland, Federal Inland Revenue Service. Inland presupposes that you only collect taxes within the local jurisdiction of the country. And somebody would argue that FRS should not be collecting international taxes because it's an inland revenue service. Again, that's also a misalignment with the mandate of the FRS. But I think more broadly, other than this cosmetic, is to align the FRS with the rest of the world, in line with global standard, and also in line with the national tax policy, where it has been stated clearly that we need to have one revenue agency per level of government.